Hey guys, just wanted to make sure that I do a video on this question. I know that in the past you might have struggled with word problems, which is why I want to make sure that I get you started on this question. So if you would please make sure that you start by reading the question and what it is asking you to do. Here we have a box with open top. It's really nice that you're actually given a sketch of this whole situation. It tells you that you are starting with a piece of cardboard which is 14 by 12 inches. The very first step that I would recommend, if you didn't have the sketch, I would say go ahead and sketch what they're telling you to do. In this case, we already have the sketch. So let's go ahead and add those labels from our information. 14 inches by 12 inches. I would absolutely go ahead and use the longer side to represent that 14 inches. And please excuse my horrible unstraight lines. But this here represents that between this line and the end of the other line for my cardboard, the length is 14 inches. The other side, or my short side, between here and here, the length is 12 inches. In the problem, it says that you would cut out a piece of square from each piece of that cardboard so that you can fold it into an open top box, just like the image shown here. Well, the dimensions of our box are going to be a height of x, where x represents the length of this little piece of square that we're going to cut out from each corner. We also have length and width for that box. So let's go back to an unfolded box and see what are the dimensions for the length and width. For the length, we started with 14 inches length, and then we cut out two little squares with dimensions of x. Since we're cutting out these two x's, then the length, we can mark on the inside here, is 14 minus 2x. We can do the same thing with the width. The width will be the starting 12 minus the two x lengths that we're going to cut out. The width is going to be 12 minus 2x. Now that we have this full sketch, let's go ahead and read exactly what they're asking us to do. We want to find what is the length of this square, or what is the value of x, if we know that the volume of the box is 144 cubic inches. It might be helpful to review how we find the volume of the box. The volume is equal to length times width times height. Okay? In this case, let's go ahead and write this in function notation. So we have f of x, the function of x, is equal to length times width times height. Let's replace each of these values with its equivalents. The length of my box, this edge right here, is equal to this edge over here. So we have 14 minus 2x. The width of the box is equivalent to this edge. We have 12 minus 2x. And then the height of the box is equal to the length of that square that we're looking for. It is equal to x. I am looking for the value of x when the volume is equal to 144. That means that I will be solving the equation of 144. This will be the value of my function. 144 is equal to 14 minus 2x times 12 minus 2x times x. I will not be working out the full solution here in the video. This is enough to get you started. Clearly, you will have a cubic function, and to be able to solve that function, you need to multiply everything through. you would get the 144 over on one side and then set it to equal to 0. Hopefully the problem works out nicely with grouping, and if it doesn't, then you can always graph that function and observe what are your real solutions. You will also be able to find the full solution in the worked out problem on nGrade. Good luck, you guys.